Fuel injector cleaners promise smoother rides and better mileage, but some brands can actually damage your engine while draining your wallet, while a few truly deliver on their bold claims. The real challenge is knowing which bottle belongs in your tank and which should stay on the shelf. So let's expose the 7 fuel injector cleaners you should never use and reveal the 3 that truly work. The worst ones. Number 7, kerosene-based cleaners. Ever open a cheap bottle of fuel injector cleaner and think it smells like kerosene? That's not your imagination. Many of the low-budget brands really do rely on kerosene as their main ingredient. It's cheap. It blends with gasoline or diesel without much trouble. And since it's a solvent, it can do a little bit of cleaning. But the key word here is little. Kerosene just doesn't have the muscle to tackle the heavy carbon deposits that actually clog injectors and rob your engine of performance. Even when companies mix kerosene with detergents, the effect is weak. Once it's diluted in a full tank of fuel, it basically does nothing useful. In fact, it often does more harm than good. Kerosene lowers the octane rating in gasoline, which leads to engine knock. Over time, knocking can cause serious engine damage, the kind that can leave you with a repair bill north of $10,000. On top of that, it dilutes the fuel and creates incomplete combustion, piling up more carbon on spark plugs and making cold starts harder. And while kerosene struggles to start your car in the cold, ethanol brings a whole new set of dangers. Number 6, ethanol-based cleaners. Since most of us already pump ethanol-blended fuel, it might seem logical to reach for an ethanol-based cleaner. On paper, it makes sense. Ethanol is a powerful solvent that can strip away varnish, gum, and sludge from your fuel system. The problem is that the very strength that makes it effective also makes it dangerous. Too much ethanol can be disastrous, especially if you're driving an older car. Ethanol is hygroscopic, which means it pulls water right out of the air and into your fuel. That extra moisture increases the risk of corrosion in the tank, lines and injectors, repairs that can run anywhere from a few hundred to several $1,000s. And the worst issue? Ethanol contains oxygen, which tricks your engine into running lean. That leads to overheating, knocking, and in the worst cases, melted pistons. If your car was built before the year 2000, avoid these cleaners altogether. But ethanol isn't the only pretender. Wait until you hear what's inside Abro. Number 5, Abro Fuel Injector Cleaner. Abro has been around for a while and built itself into a recognizable name overseas, and now it's trying to carve out space in the US market. Plenty of drivers swear by it. But when you look past the brand recognition and into the science, the picture isn't so flattering. Abro is a solvent-based cleaner, which means it can break down some carbon, but it does so in a way that can create bigger problems. Instead of relying on proven detergents like PEA, its main ingredient is number 2 gas oil, which is basically diesel fuel. Diesel fuel was never designed to scrub a gasoline engine clean. While it may knock loose some deposits and make the engine feel smoother temporarily, it doesn't dissolve the buildup. Bits of carbon can end up blocking injectors or other sensitive areas, and the fuel filters often take the biggest hit. That leads to poor mixtures, uneven performance, and no real improvement in fuel economy. Despite its marketing claims about removing gum and varnish, the formula just isn't up to the task. In the long run, Abro belongs in the category of cleaners that risk more harm than help. If Abro leaves you questioning science, the next product proves that even a legendary name can still fall short. Number 4, Marvel Mystery Oil as a primary cleaner. Marvel Mystery Oil has been around for nearly 100 years, and during that time, it's built up a loyal following. Its appeal comes from versatility. You can mix it with gasoline, diesel, or even oil, and it has a reputation for smoothing out performance. But the truth is that Marvel Mystery Oil was never designed to be a true fuel injector cleaner. In fact, the company itself doesn't even market it that way. What MMO really excels at is lubrication. It coats the upper cylinders, fuel pump, and injectors, reducing wear and helping engines run more smoothly. But if you're hoping it will clean out injectors that are already clogged, you'll be disappointed. Lubrication and prevention are not the same as cleaning. For older engines that already have deposits, you'll need a cleaner with a proven ingredient like PEA. You see, Marvel falls short on cleaning, and Seafoam's reputation isn't much safer. Number 3. Seafoam motor treatment for heavy-duty cleaning. Seafoam has been around since the 1940s, and for decades it's been a trusted name in garages. No wonder it surprises a lot of people to learn that Seafoam isn't a true solution for cleaning modern fuel injectors. The reason comes down to ingredients. To break down hardened carbon inside injectors, you need PEA, a powerful detergent backed by solid results. Seafoam doesn't contain that. Instead, it relies on a mix of naphtha and isopropyl alcohol. That formula gives it plenty of versatility, but it can't dissolve years of baked-on carbon. In fact, it often just loosens debris, which can then move around and block injectors. It tends to show better results on 2-stroke engines than on the 4-stroke engines in most cars and trucks. The good news is it won't damage your engine, but if you're after reliable injector cleaning, there are better options ahead. And one of those so-called better options is Cataclean, though its strength often comes with a heavy price. Number 2. Cataclean Fuel and Exhaust System Cleaner. Cataclean packs a serious punch. Its formula includes xylene, isopropyl alcohol, acetone, and a blend of petroleum solvents. Anyone familiar with acetone knows how aggressive it is at stripping away varnish, gum, and grease. Paired with IPA, it becomes a strong cleaner. The problem is that this strength can sometimes backfire. Instead of dissolving carbon, it often knocks chunks of it loose. Those particles can foul spark plugs, damage oxygen sensors, and trigger check engine lights. Worse yet, the debris often ends up in the catalytic converter, leading to costly replacements that can run over $2,000. Cataclean isn't snake oil, but it's best used as a preventative cleaner rather than a cure for engines already weighed down with deposits. And if Cataclean is risky when engines are worn, alcohol-heavy cleaners take that risk to an entirely new level. Number 1. Alcohol-heavy formulas. With the average driver now spending over $1,400 a year on car repairs, it makes sense that many people look for cheaper shortcuts to keep their engines healthy. The problem is that some shortcuts end up being more costly in the long run, and alcohol-heavy fuel cleaners are a perfect example. Products based on isopropyl alcohol are often marketed as quick fixes. Since alcohol absorbs water, many drivers pour it in to dry out a fuel tank. Being a solvent, it can also strip away some deposits in the system. The trouble is, alcohol isn't nearly as effective as PEA when it comes to attacking stubborn carbon buildup. Even worse, too much of it can cause damage on its own. Alcohol dries out and cracks seals, O-rings, and other rubber or plastic components. It can foul spark plugs, and when it does knock deposits loose, those bits can block injectors instead of cleaning them out. Perhaps the biggest issue is that alcohol leans out the fuel mixture, creating hotter combustion that leads to knocking and long-term engine wear. If this is saving you from an expensive mistake, hit like and subscribe, because what comes next could save your engine. Now that we've cleared out the pretenders, let's shift gears and talk about the real deal. These are the fuel injector cleaners that actually work, backed by proven ingredients and results you can count on. The best ones, number 3, Chevron Techron Concentrate Plus Fuel System Cleaner. Chevron Techron Concentrate Plus is one of the most trusted names in injector cleaning because it was built with one purpose: to clean the entire fuel system from start to finish. That makes it versatile enough for almost anything with a gas engine. Whether you're running an older carbureted car, a lawnmower, a motorcycle, or even a hybrid, Techron does the job. It's particularly handy for drivers of aging vehicles where sluggish acceleration and poor fuel economy are clear signs that carbon buildup is starting to take its toll. What sets Techron apart is its use of polyethyramine, the gold standard ingredient when it comes to dissolving carbon deposits. Unlike alcohol or kerosene-based cleaners that just knock debris loose, PEA actually breaks it down and removes it. Smoother acceleration, restored power, and better fuel efficiency. A 20-ounce bottle treats up to 20 gallons of gas, and Chevron recommends using it every 3,000 miles or whenever symptoms appear. Reliable, proven, and safe across different engines, Techron has earned its place as one of the few cleaners that really deliver results. But if Techron is reliable for everyday use, BG44K is the heavy hitter mechanics trust for the toughest jobs. Number 2, BG44K Fuel System Cleaner. If your car hasn't had its injectors cleaned in years and performance is really starting to lag, BG44K is often the go-to solution. This cleaner is widely respected among professional mechanics because it has the strength to tackle heavy sludge and stubborn deposits that weaker products can't touch. Its formula is loaded with PEA, which means it doesn't just loosen carbon, it dissolves it completely and clears it out of the system. That kind of deep cleaning can restore lost power, smooth out rough idles, and improve fuel economy in a noticeable way. One can of BG44K treats up to 20 gallons of fuel, but what really makes it stand out is its longevity. Unlike many cleaners that need to be added every few thousand miles, BG44K keeps working for up to 7,500 miles. The trade-off? Price. Since it's a professional-grade product, it costs more than most over-the-counter cleaners. Still, for drivers dealing with years of buildup or anyone who wants a thorough reset for their fuel system, BG44K is worth every penny. And for those wanting even more than cleaning alone, Royal Purple brings performance gains to match its premium formula. Number 1. Royal Purple Max Clean Fuel System, Cleaner and Stabilizer. Royal Purple Max Clean is more than just a fuel injector cleaner. It's a performance booster and stabilizer rolled into one. While its primary job is to scrub carbon and varnish from injectors, valves, and combustion chambers, it also enhances fuel quality to give your engine a noticeable edge. Drivers often report smoother acceleration, restored horsepower, and improved fuel economy after just one treatment. Each 20-ounce can treat up to 20 gallons of fuel, and for the best results, it should be poured into an empty tank before refueling so it blends evenly. Another standout feature is its longevity. While some cleaners need to be used every few thousand miles, Max Clean continues protecting and cleaning for up to 10,000 miles. Packaged in a durable metal bottle, it's built with the same premium feel as its formula. For drivers who want both cleaning and performance benefits, Royal Purple Max Clean stands out as one of the best all-around choices available. Some cleaners protect your engine, while others slowly tear it apart. Now that you know which ones to trust, the choice is in your hands. Have you tried any of these products before? Let us know in the comments. Also, catch our previous video on hidden habits that can take your Ford to 700,000 miles. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more.